steps forward. Let's go with a couple of lefts. Now a right, a left. He's got him down to be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
If they can find some fights, then...
with Cooney and Carl Williams in their training camps, and he was quoted as saying not too many weeks ago that
Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it,
So I think he was just lifting weights. Remember, he was super duper jacked when he got out of jail? He looked terrifying. That was the most terrifying looking Tyson ever. He just looked like he was made out of steel. Just
They said prison would break him. They were wrong. It sharpened him.
former three-time heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Before the fight began, Muhammad Ali just ordered him to finish his opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
This was the first fight of Mike Tyson after he had been released from jail. In 3 years, he was unable to touch the ring. But now that moment has arrived and the man is stepping back into the spotlight to remind everyone why he is called Iron Mike Tyson.
Left to the body, left to the head, right to the head. Good night.
The winner by a TKO and still undefeated, Mike Tyson.
He reminded everyone that his pouches have the spark, and when he hit the boxing bag, that thunder was clearly shown.
Hoping to let Tyson punch himself up. That's a mistake. And he wants to go on fighting. This is
Las Vegas, August 19th, 1995. He went in as a headline. He came out as a warning. And every man who stood across the ring from him after that learned the same lesson the hard way. Prison doesn't always break a legend. Sometimes it just makes the legend more dangerous when it finally gets out. Most heavyweights use their reach. He erases his own reach on purpose, closes the distance, gets inside where the big men can't hit him back, where only speed and violence decide what happens next.
Thomas trying to hold on. Serious trouble, and down he goes. Now let's take a look at the knockdown. You know, we talk about finishers, and I've always said you were a great finisher. Well, here's a guy who doesn't have to take a back seat.
That's the trap. Opponents see a shorter man and think advantage. They forget speed doesn't care about height. He explodes from a crouch. Legs first, hips first, the punch loading through the whole body before it ever reaches the fist. By the time you see it, it's already landed. And he doesn't throw one punch. He throws combinations that hunt. Hook to the body to drop the hands, then the same hook upstairs to end the argument. Left, right, left again. No wasted motion. No mercy in the rhythm. Most fighters look for space to breathe. He closes it. He wants you against the ropes, wants you covering up, wants that 1/2 second where your guard drops from exhaustion, because that's the only invitation he needs. Fear does half his work before the bell even rings. Some opponents lose the fight in the walkout, legs already unsteady, eyes already looking for an exit that isn't there. That's not luck. That's design.
He's taken 2 counts. 3. 2 counts.
There will be a Tyson shot that hits him. Then they separate. The knockdown, knockout coming in round 1 of this heavyweight fight. There it was.
Body blows, but he hit him with a quick left right there. It snapped the head back. And, you know, a lot of times you catch a guy on the right side of the chin.
Round 1. A flash knockdown that rattled through the arena like a gunshot. The pressure never let up. Punch after punch after punch, until the fighter across the ring stopped trying to win and started trying to survive. He didn't survive long. He quit on his stool before the bell even had the chance to save him. Stepping back to that moment, Joe Rogan recounts sitting next to Mike Tyson at the Charlie Sheen roast, where he initially made jokes at Tyson's expense without thinking twice about it. However, the atmosphere shifted when Andrew Dice Clay pulled him aside and warned him about the potential danger of taunting someone like Tyson, a reality that became instantly clear when Steve-O, in a now infamous moment, convinced Tyson to hold out his fist and let him run into it, only to shatter his already broken nose on the spot. For Rogan, the experience was a window into how Tyson's public persona has shifted over time. Today, he's able to laugh at himself and take a joke, but during that roast, the line between the intimidating, volatile fighter of the 1980s and 90s and the more reflective figure he's become was still very much blurred.
But if that was Tyson from like 1986,
I think if I watched an old fight, yeah.
Look at you.
By the end of the night, I'm literally like laughing into his lap.
Well, once
he loved it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he loved it.
He could take jokes. He could take jokes.
Oh yeah.
But you wouldn't want to be doing that.
Imagine if I said, I don't want to piss you off, Mike. If you would do that to your face, imagine what you would do to mine.
He's basically the only celebrity to ever pull off a face mask, right? A face tattoo.
I thought no.
Who else has done it? What celebrity?
Charles Manson.
Well, those mumble rapper dudes. Yeah.
And that brings us to the final chapter of Mike Tyson's incredible journey. After the Jake Paul loss, the 59-year-old legend has officially closed the door on his boxing career, confirming he will never step into the ring again and that the Paul fight was his last hurrah so he would never have to do it again. And circling back to where he stands now, Tyson is at peace with his decision. He's content leaving the sport behind, focusing on his burgeoning cannabis business and spending time with family. His message to fans is simple. Mike Tyson had his turn. It's time for these young guys now. The baddest man on the planet has traded his gloves for a quieter, more purposeful life, and after everything he's given to the sport, he's earned that peace. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.